Attention XRP fans, you need to see this chart right here. Take a look. This is the Pi Cycle top indicator for XRP, and it's about to cross. Last time it was about to cross was right here, 2021, when it had its market cycle top and then proceeded to crash more than 85%. How about the time before that? Well, that's right here in 2018, when we had a market cycle top and it crashed more than 95%. Time before that, Pi cycle top right here, May 2017, when this was the market cycle top and we had crashed afterwards more than 75%. What is going to happen this time with this Pi cycle top indicator? And what do I believe is the most probable outcome? We're about to uncover. Let's get into it. Breaking VIP bonus video. XRP is about to do something it hasn't done in over 2,000 days, and it dramatically affects Bitcoin. Plus a wild shooting star update from both Bitcoin and XRP. I just broke it all down for you, but it's not on YouTube. Click below and instantly unlock VIP bonus video for free. Go now or it could be too late. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. We're on the XRP US dollar and we are on the 1-day chart on Binance. Now, to pull up the Pi cycle top indicator, you can just go to your indicators, plug it in, and it's essentially two moving averages, a 350 and a 111. And there's simply a green line and there is a red line. And you simply want to look at when the red above the green or gets close to the green. Keep in mind, in the last cycle, it just barely got close enough to cross, and that was the market cycle top. However, we are getting fascinatingly close as we discuss this topic right now. So I need to uncover to you what my feelings are about what is happening right now for XRP. Could this be it? Could the top be in? And what are my real thoughts? Let's get to that as we speak here. What we've got on our hands are two moving averages, and we're going to start our journey back here in May 2017, and we're going to get a better understanding of how these moving averages work and what to look out for. Well, before we really jump into it, the Pi cycle top indicator in simple terms is two moving averages. And like all indicators that are inside of your charts, and there are endless of them, what you typically want to look for is the interaction with and against each other with two moving averages when they're on the chart. So what we have on our hands is something that was developed for Bitcoin, but let's be honest, when you put it on XRP and you throw it on the daily chart, it's really accurate for XRP too. We cannot deny that we had a cross right at this market cycle top in 2017 and then proceeded to have a 75% crash. And then at this cross, we had another top and proceeded to correct more than 95%. That's not by mistake, because it happened again in 2021, where we just barely got close enough to have a cross, and that was the market cycle top, and we corrected more than 85%. All right, so we're clear that this was developed for Bitcoin. However, it's just two moving averages, which we can put on anything that has a chart. Will it be accurate? Well, that's to be determined. I put it on XRP, and I have proof that it's pretty accurate and very noteworthy. So we've got to discuss, because as we are speaking, things are getting closer and closer to crossing. So I need to keep you up to date with what is going on. So we start our journey in 2017. In 2017, the market had been moving sideways for hundreds of days. You look at this technical bottom from 2015, and you can see from that technical bottom, we had some market resistance for hundreds and hundreds of days. I mean, we're looking at from June 2015 all the way here till April 2017. It was hundreds of days until we broke that market structure. And when we did, it was off to the races. And when we were off to the races, our moving averages got very, very close. In fact, they crossed on exactly the time that we had this top at precisely the time. That's when they were crossing, when it was the most volatile, when it was going up the fastest and the strongest, is when these two moving averages crossed. And then we had this cool off period, right? We had a 75% correction. We started to build beautiful market structure. I mean, look at this correction. Look at the market structure it built. And not only held it once in July 17, it held it again in August 17, and held that same structure in September 17, and then continued to hold it all the way till November 17, and even towards the end of November 17 here, before finally breaking through. Market structure is everything. And that market structure was holding from some support from this prior swing high from April 17. Now, this is just going to be jam-packed with information. And if you're a real XRP fan, you better share this video with the XRP army. They need to see what is happening, because look, sometimes I have good news and sometimes I have bad news, but you better know it's going to be backed up by facts. And this is something that is heating up as we speak, and the XRP community deserves to know the truth. Now, here we were, back after our 75% correction, building structure and heading to our new all-time high. And at that point, had another cross, again at the most parabolic time of XRP's history. But after this cross, we had a devastating correction, one for the record books, something like 97% correction. It was horrific. But once again, we built some beautiful market structure. We had our technical double bottom. We moved into another swing high after a couple hundred days of resistance. Sound familiar? It's the same market structure of here. Breaking VIP bonus video. XRP is about to do something it hasn't done in over 2,000 days, and it dramatically affects Bitcoin. Plus a wild shooting star update from both Bitcoin and XRP. I just broke it all down for you, but it's not on YouTube. Click below and instantly unlock VIP bonus video for free. Go now, or it could be too late. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. But this time, we had an explosion not nearly as high. But we didn't have to guess where this explosion would start or end. If we used these two moving averages, we would know that things were heating up, and they were heating up more than XRP could handle. And it started back here in 2021. And February 2021, finally getting above this moving average here. And once it got above this green moving average, we were off to the races. And once we were off to the races and going incredibly high in price, we got closer with this red line crossing the green line. Now, this is where things start heating up, because it didn't technically cross, but it got incredibly close, which leads us to believe that with the situation we're in now, as we're getting closer and closer as we speak during this video, that things are heating up beyond belief. Now, when you look at it, back here in 2021, it was slightly different. The move wasn't nearly as strong, and we didn't have a true cross. But one can conclude these three different data points that if the green line gets close or crosses, we have a problem, right? One can conclude that from these three data points. If we use the rules of if this red line gets close or crosses, look at when it gets close or crosses right here near the top. Look at when it gets close or crosses here, right near the market cycle top. Look when it gets close next time, right near the market cycle top, close or cross. So the other time's pretty far away. There's a lot of space, generally speaking, between the green and the red. It's only on rare occasions that they get close. And when they do, it typically spells that the end is closer than we may think, right? So after this situation, we had a market cycle top. We had something like an 85% correction, which led us into this nice little double bottom. First bottom in June 22, our double bottom in Jan 23, and then again a couple hundred days of holding incredibly strong level of resistance, which happened to be the level of support during this whole period of these couple hundred days. Beautiful textbook market structure, but a couple hundred days to break through, and then we started to build more market structure on top of this market structure, and things were moving pretty slow. And then we had an explosive move, which we covered at length here on our YouTube channel because we were well prepared for this. This did not take us by surprise like it did to a lot of the crypto space. We were well ahead of this, but nonetheless, we had risen fast above our green moving average, something that doesn't happen very often. When you look at the other times we had rallied above the green moving average, it didn't mean that things were looking good. It meant that it was pretty much time to take profits. Case in point, January 2015 moved above this green moving average. Well, guess what? That was the time to take profits. How about the next time we moved above the green moving average? Here, near the market cycle top. Now, once it moves above, does it go directly to the market cycle top within a day or two? No, it takes some time. That's the most explosive part, but it tells you the end is closer than you may think. Same thing is true for when we finally got above the green here. It was short-lived until our market cycle top. And the same goes for 2021. So as we exploded past the green, we've already been above the green almost a couple months. So we've got to think, what does this mean for XRP? Because this is just one chart, right? But we also have 3 data points. All of them point to the same thing repeating time and time again. What does that tell us about this? Well, if I were being honest and I was looking at this chart, and nobody told me what it was for. Nobody said, hey, this is XRP USD on the daily chart. If they didn't tell me what it was for, and they just gave me this chart with the 2 moving averages and all of the price action for all of these years, I would say this. My honest opinion to whoever gave me this chart, I would say to them, proceed with caution, that the end is closer than you may think. Where a lot of people think maybe XRP has a year or 2 of this bull run left, multiple years, where the truth may be, maybe it has multiple months, not multiple years. Maybe the end is closer than you may think. And maybe you should start to think about your plan of when to take profits instead of when to buy next. Because when the price is up in this area, we know from history that the smart ones were trying to take profits at these levels, not buy. Hit that subscribe button. More on this in future videos. Breaking VIP bonus video. XRP is about to do something it hasn't done in over 2,000 days, and it dramatically affects Bitcoin. Plus a wild shooting star update from both Bitcoin and XRP. I just broke it all down for you, but it's not on YouTube. Click below and instantly unlock VIP bonus video for free. Go now or it could be too late. CryptoCrewUniversity.com.